Well, David was certainly among those that helped me the most, and over the widest space of time. Related to what you're saying, I get this question a lot about, well, what about Forrest Gump? Was it anything like that? And the answer to that will probably surprise you. Yes. One big difference. Those vistas that you would see Forrest running through, and, the desert vistas and all of that, absolutely dead on accurate. Now, I never had large groups of people following me like, I was some sort of Pied Piper or a shepherd like Forrest. But, to get back to your question, there were people who individually wanted to walk with me for a day, go with me for a day, do things with me for a day, and hundreds of other people who would seek me out for all kinds of different reasons. Like Forrest, there were a number of people all the way across the country who seemed to think that somebody out doing something like this had some kind of magic guru kind of mysticism about themselves, and if they sought me out and told me their troubles, that I would have the answer to everything. It happened all the time. And I might not say this, but I was thinking, I'm broke, I'm homeless, I'm jobless, and I'm out here walking across the country by myself. Why in the world would you come to me for confidence? I'm like the worst possible person that you could seek out. So there was that kind. There were also people, and I think you'll relate to this. Yes, I passed through cities like Raleigh and Nashville and Tulsa and suburban San Francisco. But by and large, when I went through communities, it was communities like I grew up in. Smaller towns. They got me, and I got them. And I think you'll understand this when I say this. There were a number of people in communities like that, in rural areas and stuff like that. They didn't have anybody else in their life that they felt like they could trust to talk to reveal their souls to. Sometimes it'd be people with bad marriages, and they just wanted to have somebody to talk with that, frankly, wasn't going to be hanging around. I mean, we all know how small towns are. There's not much that goes on that somebody else doesn't find out about in a relatively quick period of time. But here I am, just sailing through. So I had a lot of people seek me out for no more reason than they just wanted to tell me their stories and what it was about, which is what I'm not there to do in the first place. I spent time with, this was a journalistic exercise. It wasn't about religion, it wasn't about politics, it wasn't about having an agenda one way or the other. I wanted to hear what people experienced and what they had to say. I stayed with closeted gay couples in the South when that was not a popular thing to be. I stayed with a guy and his wife. He had just gotten out of prison the week before, and he and his wife took me in, and they didn't have anything. Yet when I left, they gave me basically, and it would have been an insult to have refused it, gave me basically all the food that they had because they wanted me to succeed. But one thing that repeated itself over and over and over and over again in this walk is the people that had the least gave me the most. I mean, it's life of fun. in that sense. I did a radio show in a small Presbyterian church in the mountains of Tennessee on an Easter Sunday. I did a radio show in a legal brothel in Nevada, where the madam was a high school English teacher. And she taught 6 periods of high school English a day for her first job, and at 3 o'clock she went to the brothel and ran the night shift. I wasn't judgmental of any of these people. I wanted to hear their stories and their life. That's a long answer to your question.